Welcome back, you guys. I'm going to be doing a review today on two powders which I'm really excited about. The first one you guys already know about is the Sacha Buttercup powder. This is a cult favorite, everybody loves it, but I have my thoughts on this one right here. And the one I'm comparing it to is the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening powder in the shade Golden. I've been seeing it at Sephora for a long time and I've always wanted to pick it up, and I finally did a week ago. So I just want to compare the two and see the difference between them because they're both yellow. I just want to see which one's better actually. So if you guys want to stick around and see what they are, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so before I go ahead and start, I'm going to read you guys the ingredients, the price, and the claims on the packaging. So the first one is the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening powder. This goes for $25. It has 3 shades, Golden, Petal, and Peach. And the ingredients on here, the main two I saw were talc and silica. You guys know when it comes to flash photography that it's not a good thing because it will give you flashbacks. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and check that later on for you guys. And it also comes for 0.29 ounces for $25, which is not a lot. So moving on to Sacha Buttercup, this one goes for 1 ounce for $20. It has 2 shades, Buttercup and Buttercup Light. The main ingredient on here that I saw was talc, mica, and aluminum. So those are the two powders for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer and do all of that, and then we'll move on to the powders. So let's just get started. Alrighty, so on the right side, which is you guys left, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Kat Von D powder on the side. And on the left side, which is you guys right, I'm going to apply the Sacha Buttercup powder. I'm really excited, you guys, because I always love finding new stuff. So hopefully this looks good underneath the eyes. Okay, so these are what the powders look like on my face. I will say one thing, the Sacha Buttercup has a little bit more yellow to it. This side looks a little bit ashy, so I will give Sacha credit for that. I mean, I'd rather have yellow than ashy, but I'm not going to judge it. I'm going to give it some time and see which one does a better job. So I'm going to bake for about 10 minutes or so, then I'll be right back to see what the final result is. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so time to sweep these powders off. If I do sound a little bit out of breath, you guys, I am sick. So I'm trying to like breathe and talk, and it's just not working today at all. So bear with me. But I'm going to use the Luxie 660 brush to brush up all these powders on my face. And we're just going to see which one is better. So let's go ahead and get started. So these are what the powders look like. I will say I like this side just a little bit more. It was easier to remove and it didn't look as cakey on the skin. The Sacha Buttercup side also looks really good, but in this area right here, you guys, I usually get really cakey and I don't understand why. I think the powder is just a little bit too thick for my under eyes, but I think they both look good. I don't know. Let me know down below which side is you guys' favorite. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, take a flash photography for you guys, and let you guys know if it does get flashback. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back with my final thoughts, you guys, and honestly, I can't say which side looks better. To me, they look pretty even, so let me know down below which side you guys prefer. And also, I'm going to insert the picture here with the flash photography. And I will say that Kat Von D side does give you a little bit of flashback, so be careful with it when you're baking because if you use a lot of powder, there's going to be a lot of flashback. But besides that, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.